This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami Camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 12, is I came across this article today where it's being reported how someone in New Orleans, all right, cut the service pole, which took out the power for 8,000, all right, consumers, okay? And, it reminded me of Matthew chapter 24, verse 12, because, hey, this is an example of iniquity abounding and the love of many waxing cold, And this goes to show you that, here in America, Babylon the Great, which is also known as spiritual Egypt and Sodom, all right, there's no love here, man, all right? And when the power, okay, truly goes out and there's no one to turn it back on, that's when these people are going to eat each other, okay? Because there is no, all right, community, okay, in America, all right? Everybody's out for themselves. Everybody, okay, is cutthroat in the society, okay? And this is an example. Using a chainsaw to cut the service pole, okay? And I guarantee, all right, that individual that cut the service pole is from this community, okay? That's why the scriptures say in Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, right? This is the Lord, all right, stirring up the minds, all right, of the people to go against each other, to fight one another, all right? And who are the modern day Egyptians? Okay? You Edomites, okay? You so-called white people, all right? You're being set up to fight one another, all right, to the death in Babylon the Great, because the civil war is coming, okay? But you also got the rest of the people here in Babylon the Great, which is spiritually Egypt and Sodom, all right? Like our people, the bulk of y'all gonna kill one another, fight one another, all right? Because if you ain't serving Yahweh Bashim El Shai in truth, all right, you're gonna get caught out there, and you're gonna be, okay, savage, for lack of better words. And they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, right? And this is an example, okay? All right? Just cut the power off. So imagine when the power really goes out and no one can turn it back on. True chaos, all right? Again, Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. You see that? All right? Hey, I'll read 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved, right? And that's the elect. Okay? Because when the power does go out, the Lord's going to protect his elect that was enduring. Okay? The Lord's going to deliver and save the elect of out of the nation of Israel, because those are only ones that can be saved. Okay? You have to be an Israelite, born an Israelite. Okay? You have to have that royal blood in your veins for you wacky-tacky plantation Christians out there. So back to Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Right. And we're getting to the point where Russia and America are going to lock horns and and really get into a full-blown battle. All right. And Russia and America, they're Edomites. Okay. And it's going to be one realm against another realm. All right. Because that's how the Lord wants it. This is what he's setting up. Okay. But yeah, another article. The Lord really don't like New Orleans. He really don't like this city. New Orleans battles floods, power outages at key drainage stations amid severe storms. Right, again, power outages. Okay? And without power, you're screwed. All right? Let's get Isaiah chapter 28, verse 2. Behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. Right, so who brings the flood? Who brings the storm? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. That's why we give him the glory. We give him the praise. Okay? And he is bringing in drama in New Orleans. All right? Taking out the power. Okay? That's why you Jakes need to repent and seek the Lord. Okay? You trusting in the shadow of Egypt is going to be your demise. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Right. And that's the bulk of our people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. All right. You're rebelling against the Lord, meaning you're going to war against the Lord. All right. By not taking heed. All right. To his counsel. All right. That he has set up. All right. And he set up the prophets, okay? And the prophets are on the highways and byways, all right? Telling you to repent and seek the Lord and get ready for what's to come. Because a huge power outage is coming, all right? This is just a small taste. And if you're not seeking the Lord in truth, all right, you're not going to be protected. You're not going to be able to endure, okay? Meaning you're not going to be saved. 2, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right. And the bulk of our people are trusting in the shadow of Egypt. All right. And the Lord is plaguing this place. He is plaguing this place. He is judging America, Babylon the Great, which is spiritually Egypt and Sodom. All right. And by taking out the power is one of these plagues. Oh, I got a quick precept. 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 11. But I will bring them with the mighty hand and a stretched arm. Right. This is talking about the elect out of the nation of Israel is going to be delivered. Okay. And that's what you... that's our expectation. That's what you're supposed to be believing in. All right. To the brothers and sisters out there. All right. The expectation, the hope is to be delivered by Yahweh Shai, okay, out of this hell. Continuing on, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. Right, and these are one of these plagues, man. Power outages, all right? And all you got to do is, especially brothers that are looking for topics, okay, power outages, right? News. Look at that. Various power outages. Look, in Nevada, power outages, all right? California, power outages. Idaho, power outages, okay? Iowa, power outages. California, okay? Yep, there's Louisiana. This was done by someone, power outages, okay? Birmingham City. What is that? Alabama? Power outages. Okay, so again, these are the plagues that the Lord is bringing into Egypt. That's why you got to trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And your expectation is for him to deliver you, all right, from all troubles. Okay? You're supposed to believe that. Okay? You're supposed to believe. Only believe. You're supposed to have faith. All right? So back to Isaiah chapter 30, verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shout of Egypt your confusion. Right, this is to the bulk of our people. This is going to be to your own confusion, all right? Because, I mean, when the Lord judged ancient Egypt, all right, he hit ancient Egypt with darkness, okay? And I want to bring this account out, all right? This is the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17. I'm gonna show you the GNTD, right? Says terror strikes the Egyptians at night. You see, okay? Just to this is an account of ancient Egypt. Okay. Now gonna read from the KJV version though. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 1. For great are thy judgments and cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured souls have erred. You see that? Okay? And that's why you need to fear the Lord, so you don't partake in his judgment. 2. For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, right? Talking about the Egyptians, all right? The ancient Egyptians oppressing the children of Israel. They being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, lay their exile from the eternal providence. Right, because the Lord sent in a great darkness. All right, it was one of the 10 plagues was to make the land dark. 3. For while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions. Right, because that's how scary it was. All right. They were seeing shadows, all right? They were seeing spirits, okay? And that's what's coming to America, Babylon the Great. Don't get it twisted. America's going to be judged just like just like ancient Egypt, all right? And America's spiritually Egypt. 4. For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances. Right, they were hearing strange noises, all right? And they couldn't see. 5. No power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to light in that horrible night. Right, because the Lord put pitch black, okay? If you ever watched the movie Pitch Black, okay, with what's that Jake's name? Vin Diesel, all right? That's what it was in Egypt. Couldn't see nothing, all right? And you, Jakes, ain't getting none of those eyes, all right? The Lord ain't gonna bless you to see at night, okay? But hey, the Lord will bless his elect to be able to see at night, all right? Spiritual powers, only believe. 6. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful. For being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. You see? Because they were seeing apparitions. They were seeing strange things. This is judgment because, okay, again, man, the Lord is fearful. All right? The Lord is greatly to be feared. All right? Excuse me. And you need to fear him because he's the one that brings the judgment. As for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting and wisdom were proved with disgrace. 8. For they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at. Right, all their magicians and prognosticators couldn't stop this judgment. Okay, just like Esau today. Okay, when the Lord brings the blackout, all right, to take away the power, Esau ain't going to be able to do nothing but hide in his bunkers. 9. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that passed by, hissing serpents. Right, they were hearing animal noises. Now you got to picture it. You can't see nothing. And you're hearing animal noises, snakes all around you. 10. They died for fear, denying that they saw the air, which could of no side be avoided. Right, they died of fear. All right, because their mind was plaguing them. Okay, and of course what they saw, apparitions. Okay, so you can have a lot of people catching heart attacks, dropping dead. 11. For wickedness condemned by her own witness is very timorous, and being pressed with conscience always forecasteth grievous things. You see that? For wickedness condemned by her own witness is very timorous. Let's look up that word timorous. That's $100 word right there. Timorous. Excuse me. Timorous definition. Showing or suffering from nervousness, fear, or lack of confidence. Right. See, this is why you got to trust in the Lord. All right. Milk scripture. Okay. Because that's what happened. They lost confidence. All right. And that's what's going to happen to these people. They're going to lose confidence. Because they didn't, they're going to have no hope. Okay. And to our people, the bulk of y'all going to lose confidence because it's going to be trusting in the shadow of Egypt, and spiritual Egypt is going to be to your own confusion, and you're going to, all right, lose all hope. But Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. Right, see, the elect are going to understand what's going on. So when the power does go out, all right, they're going to have all confidence and faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Why? The fear of the Lord is his treasure, right, because they fear the Lord. Okay? Last one, a positive note, all right, for the elect. Psalm chapter 91, verse 1, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, right, okay? And that's why it says right here, security of the one who trusts in the Lord, right, security. And that's what we're banking on, man. 2, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust, right, okay? And when all hell breaks loose, you're going, all right, then they're going to, okay, then the world is going to know who are the Lord's chosen people, man, okay, because the Lord is going to be protecting them, okay, because the bulk of the elect are going to be preserved and protected, okay, the Lord already has, okay, predestinated, all right, his chosen from the beginning. Okay. 3, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. 4, he shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. That's right. This truth. All right. What we teach here at Great Millstone to the Spirit and Power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is the 100% truth. This is the truth that's going to get us delivered. Okay. And also, before the deliverance, all right, be preserved from all the plagues that's going to hit Egypt. All right, again, when the power goes out, the Lord is going to take care of his elect because they believe in the truth. 5, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night. Right, you see, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror of night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. Right, talking about the nuclear destruction. Okay. 6, nor for the pestilence that walketh in the darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. Right. Okay. Oh, that's another thing. When the power goes out, hey, ain't no going to no hospital. Ain't none of that, man. Ain't no doctor. And you're going to see people get hit more with plagues. You thought the Crown 19 was bad. You ain't seen nothing yet. 7, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Right. And the elect are going to be preserved. They're going to be protected. All right. Because they trusted in the Lord. All right. They weren't trusting in the shadow of Egypt. Okay. And when you see stuff like this, you already know, hey, man, you need the Lord. Because anything could happen. You know, look at that. Some psycho cut the service power. Took out 8,000 consumers. Okay. Power. 8,000 consumers power. All right. And then you got Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai himself descending in the flood. All right. So, Lord willing, that's edifying. I know it's hitting, lessons within lessons, different topics. But the point is that, hey, the level of many is waxing cold, and people are going to purge each other when all hell breaks loose, and you're going to need the Lord to protect you, to preserve you, okay, and of course deliver you from this calamity. So, Lord willing, is us edifying. I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it there. Keep the faith. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and others. As you can see, mom's out of here. To the fuses that are watching, keep studying. When you pray, pray your cover. Shalom. You already know. Shalom.